Shedeur and them. Yeah.
Yep. So
So
how do you
go
feel
ahead.
about the whole NFL draft, the Shedeur what do you call it? I don't want to call it. I was gonna say scandal, but it's not a scandal. But the way they treated Shedeur during the NFL draft, and how do you feel him going to the Browns? And do you feel like they sabotaged the draft because of his attitude or because of his father? What do you think? What's your theory?
I have a couple different theories, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like my first one is me. I feel like it wasn't even that they didn't want Shador. I feel like me. Okay, this is like a wireless, like a one of the probably like a million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me, that's what I think. I think like the NFL kind of want to take over, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you like, I seen somebody posted this, right? I seen this thing. They said that from like the NFL from the viewership from the draft
Mm-hmm.
from round one to like after Shador got drafted, they said the gap it was ridiculous.
Mm.
And so for me, most of those people like hung around because they wanted to see Shador get drafted. Once Shador
Mm.
got drafted, it spiked down.
Spike
So
down.
for me, my first theory, yeah, it went down. So it went down. So me, my first theory is right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the NFL playing like a long game, telling all the team, pause. They
No,
playing
no, no.
like
Oh,
a,
I didn't even know. But you're right. Pause. I wasn't thinking about that. But pause. You're right.
yeah, but telling all the team, chill on dropping Shador first, right? Like chill on dropping him late. So viewership. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hey.
like kind of like pull stuff around it, like pull a lot of like stuff around it, so that because bro, like this is the most watched NFL draft since the NFL started.
No, no, no. I thought it was the since the 2020 draft because at that everybody was at home at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is since the 2020 draft. This is the most wide draft, and then all the way to the third round. Usually third, like those round, whatever round he got dropped it.
Yeah.
At the first, second round, they it usually go
Viewership
down.
go
Like,
down.
it kept going up. Yeah, it kept going up all the way until the ball got dropped. It. So me, I felt like that's the kind of chess move that NFL played. That's my first theory.
Yep.
The second theory is, which is like a little bit more factual. I just feel like it was a lot of hate because of his father, right?
Okay.
There's a lot of hate because of his father. Because one, there is no way you telling me there's at least 102 players in our job that's better than this kid. And I post this thing in the chat the other day. I don't know if you saw it. I saw this one guy say that like I just watched the NFL draft and four receivers from Colorado got drafted. By you telling me that a nigga that threw them the ball is not good enough.
Yeah, I saw
Can you
that.
hear
I
me?
saw that.
Can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yeah, I can
So
hear you.
like I'm like actually make a lot of sense, bro.
Yep.
Like Colorado had the most receiver drafted in the draft. And you
Yeah.
telling me that you watch their tape, you say, oh, these guys are really good. But the
Yep.
guy that's putting the ball in their hands,
He's not.
right?
You telling me he's
It's
not
not
good?
good enough.
Yep.
Come on, bro. Make it make sense.
Now that's
Make it
true.
make sense. It's about he a prima donna, this, that, and all that stuff. And then this one guy like talking about, oh, I don't want that on my team. They're gonna come with their own playbook, him and his father, this, that,
Yep.
and that. Bro, no, they're not doing that. His father played in the league. Good enough to know to stay out of that. And I feel like his father has done a good enough job to stay out of his son's decisions making.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep,
And
I
we
agree.
see it.
And
So, bro, stop hating, bro.
now I agree. Those are your two theories. Do you have another one?
No, those are the two I got.
Okay, so yeah, that's funny that what you just said, the four receiver, and then
Yeah.
the guy that's passing him the ball, you telling me he's not good enough.
It's
But
not good enough. It's not good enough.
so yeah, theory one, just to reiterate what you said about the viewership. You know who mentioned that earlier? Telly was mentioning that earlier. I think Bizzo also kind of chime in on there, but Telly was the first one to say, Telly love his credit. I said it first,
Yeah.
and it's like a baby that want the kid. Every kid, like I'm the one who touched it first, so I should get it. So Telly was like, yo,
Yeah.
I think they're doing this for viewership, right? And he say, who knows? I'm like, that's why would they do that? Like, But anyway, and then
that's when somebody else.
yeah, and then
yeah.
Bizzo said that too. So I'm like, it's either they did it for the viewership, or they just, because I don't know how that would benefit. Maybe they'll bring more ticket sale next year because people are going to anticipate to watch him. Like, oh my God, y'all did this to him. So we can't wait for him to have the underdog story. So people going to want to buy more tickets to come to the Browns game, or if they do play against the Browns, they're going to come to see if Shedeur play. And will he live up to the expectation or whatever the case may be. So that theory kind of make more sense now after the draft, because I think it went up like 7.3 million views because of Shedeur. Theory 2 was because you said his father, right? Okay, so I kind of that's for me, that's the one I lean into more.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably on the top of my list. I think his father, boldness, because he's outspoken. His energy is super high. Also, he's a religious guy. He put God in everything, and he seemed to galvanize like his team and the kids, and he just have this. I don't want to say power, but he got this pull where people gravitate towards him, right?
Yeah.
And
Just an aura.
yeah, it's his aura. So because of that, and kids, I'd say he's easily to flip kids from big school to come to his school, right? Because he did it with what's his name, Travis, and
Hunter, yeah.
and also he was very vocal about Shedeur. This upcoming draft, he was very vocal about where he wants Shedeur to go, and he also said something. That's why I'm not really mad at the Browns. He said something about the Browns. I don't know if it was this year, last year. No, he said the Browns, he said, I got love for the Browns and Cleveland Browns, whatever, but they have a horrible organization, and I would feel bad for any kids that's going into the organization. Did he lie?
Yeah.
One, it's like the organization been bad, right? And I think they're working to to make the organization a lot better. I don't think they're not trying to work on it. But what he said was kind of factual, and because you saying it out loud, some people are gonna take that to. For example, let's say you work for the Browns, Mo, and you're the general manager or the coach, or the owner. They say that you have a horrible organization. How would you feel? How would you feel about that? And and his son is coming into the league.
Every human has a feeling. Yeah, I would definitely take it. Every human has a feeling, but I would take that a heart because I'm the one that's putting this together.
Okay.
But this one thing that I feel like they should understand also, every NFL team go to a rebuilding stage. And I feel like the Browns, I don't think per se because they drafted some of the best players. Like they drafted Myles Garrett. You get what I'm saying?
That was going.
I feel like they're in the rebuilding stage. And they just trying to fix it together, and that's why they, a lot of their number one, they kept some of their draft pick, and they're just trying to go get good players, so they, they can get up there.
I agree. But just from their paradigm, like the Browns, like somebody's talking about the organization being bad, and you're saying, "Oh my God, I don't want to." If you're a kid, you don't want to go there. So you're kind of telling kids to not go to the Browns. That kind of mess up with their situation too, because the reason why I say that. Dion got a powerful voice. If Dion said that, some kid be like, "Yo, Dion is my idol, so therefore I'm not gonna go there," right? So that can be an issue. And the third one is also, I feel like, and Mommy also mentioned this. I feel like Shedeur also got to take accountability. Going into that, giving people horrible interviews because he didn't want to go there. That's what allegedly that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. I don't know because we haven't heard this side. So to me, that also kind of played a factor into this whole thing. I had three theories. My first one was his dad influence. The second one was lack of talent. The third one was his character. So meaning his dad influence, his dad got the power, and his voice is huge, right? And they don't want his dad to come in to control things because you're Dion, you can't just do what you want to do. He's your son, but the league is the league. Secondly, is the lack of talent. That's not the case because Shedeur shown that he's very accurate. He threw for 14,000 yards for the last two seasons, 137 touchdowns, 27 interception. And the last theory was his character. I can see where somebody would say, "Oh, okay, this guy is too entitled." But to me, it's not that. It's just confidence. He's not cocky. You're supposed to carry yourself with confidence. Those are my three theories. But the viewership is the new one, and I feel like that could be also a thing, but
because
usually
we've known them to do some stuff like just trying to like boost their stuff up, like bring some more money. It's like
but they've been doing pretty good though. Like the NFL, you send me the numbers, like the viewer of like the draft, right? The views for the draft compared to the finals, the NBA finals last year, right?
Yeah.
So
it's crazy.
And how do you feel about the Falcons? Is it defensive coordinator or getting fined $350K because of his son made a prank call to Shedeur? How do you feel about that?
I think that was the right thing to do because like bro, like that's somebody's livelihood. Like they've been waiting for that moment. That kid obviously he's 20 years old. He made a stupid decision, which he regretted. Everybody, we all made mistake. But
Yeah,
you know, his mistake being the one that was kind of televised. He's playing with somebody's life, and I feel like his dad also maybe he trusts his kid too much. Sometimes you be careless. He left the number in the iPad, and that's when he got the number from. But you know, Atlanta
I,
Falcons gonna pay 250. That'd even be lucky if he don't get fired, and he would pay 100,000. But I don't think it get to a point like I don't think they should get it to that point. And you know they've been punished, so they should just let it go. Everybody, because you know the kid already talked to Shedeur because the father called Shedeur personally, and they apologized. And Shedeur actually said that it's okay. He let it go. So you know now that the NFL did they you know they they did they finding and you know they got discipline and everybody should learn from this and move on.
yeah. So, how old was the kid? Was he in college?
He was 20. He was 20. Yeah,
I
he
don't
was
know,
in
damn.
college. He
That
go to
ain't no
Ole
damn
Miss.
kid.
He probably get expelled because he was wearing the Ole Miss thing.
Thing. What sport does he play?
I don't think he plays sports.
Okay.
I don't think he played.
I ain't gonna lie. He
But
20,
he's
so
a student at Ole Miss.
you think if I was his dad, I'm gonna whoop him.
Yeah, he
Okay,
gonna be
I'm putting
working.
belt to ass. I'm gonna whoop him.
He's not a kid. He's like a you know a
Then
young
then we
adult,
then
but
we
he's not a
boxing.
kid.
Then we boxing. 350. That's a lot of money,
Yeah,
and you can possibly cost me my job. And the Falcons are not
yeah.
that good. Like, what are we doing? Y'all could have
Cause
probably
not if I
drafted
can.
Shedeur.
Cause not if I can my thing. What else can he be looking at? He can be looking at a playbook. You know what I'm saying? If I can my thing, like I don't know, probably kind of compromise a little bit because you know what I'm saying. Like that was very careless, and they recorded that and posted. Sometimes people make stupid decisions. Me, I don't like. Why are you posting that? Like people's not gonna recognize.
No, he did it on purpose because he's gonna take the fall. He probably was thinking, yeah, whatever happened with this, I'm gonna take the fall
Yeah.
for it, and it's fine. And to me, like that's not cool. He talking about you just have to wait a little longer. That's not funny. Like that's somebody.
And
That's
it's
the
like, what does that even mean,
yeah.
bro? They've been waiting for this their whole life. And then you can see when they say, "Oh, I'm from the scent," right? You can see when the scent pick was coming, everybody was focused.
Yep, yep.
And then as soon as they call somebody, and the Charlotte say, "Bro, they playing with us now." And
Yeah.
like Dion said, Dion even coming to Dion say, "Oh, they went a different route," because they
Yeah.
thinking like he's going to the scent because of
Yep.
the phone call.
Yep.
And then Dion was like, "Wow, wow, wow," and they just got up and started walking around. Like I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
like
it's
that's
crazy.
just
Yeah,
not
that
funny,
kid.
bro.
He need to get whooped. They need to give him a whole 365 days of what is it called? Public service. He need to be picking up trash. He need to get whooped. I ain't gonna lie. He need to get a one-on-one with Shedeur in a room somewhere, bro. Like no
I ain't gonna
gloves,
lie.
nothing,
Yeah, yeah. Con
nothing.
Rafa, I'm like, he embarrassed his dad, bro.
That's
That's
crazy.
it.
But
It's
through
everywhere.
but through all that, through all the hate, well, the kids prank calling, the team passing on Shedeur all the way to what 144, and everybody's just been kind of like angry and mad about that. Even I seen Calp was talking about that this is one of the worst situation he's seen as far as like quarterback talent and Shador not being picked in the first or second round all the way to 144. He's saying that these
Yeah,
people that they don't know nothing about quarterback evaluation. They just out here just doing whatever. That's
that's
been
a
going on for
fact.
years. But in all, he's in Cleveland right now, and I hope he get the start. They got 5 QBs: Deshaun Watson, Pickett, Joe Flacco. What's the other guy name? The Gabriel and Shador.
The other rookie,
Yeah, Gabriel. And
I think Shedeur would be started even if he don't start like right out the gate. I think he's gonna lock it down at some point in the season.
yeah, if the way through,
That's just me.
yeah, hopefully if training camp go really really well his way, he might start. And Deshaun Watson, I don't know what they're gonna do. He probably still getting massages and stuff like that, and doing TikTok. So I don't know what he gonna do.
They gotta move.
He
They
want to
gotta
be a
move from that, bro.
he wanna get a professional masseuse for the rest of his life. But through all the hate, as you can see, Shedeur got the #1 jersey amongst the rookies. He was number 3.
Yeah, number one selling jersey. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that.
he was number 3 behind Cam and Travis. Now he's #1. It just let you know the stardom, the power, he's it. He got the it
I ain't gonna
factor.
lie, he gonna bring a lot of eyes onto the Cleveland Browns.
A lot of
When he
money,
start playing good, he's gonna bring a lot of money. That's a
a
fact.
lot of ticket sales. So
And then like like I'm happy for him. And then the thing is, to ice in on the top, Shiloh not only get drafted, he got signed right away.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
I'm
So
gonna be checking
like,
out for that too.
so Yeah, so like, bro, Dion, bro, hats off to
Yeah,
you. You raised these kids well. Both of them now in the league. Hopefully, they do good moving forward, and we be
I fuck
watching
with
for sure
Shallow,
next
bro.
year.
I fuck with
Yeah,
Shallow. That's
Shallow funny. That man could have been a comedian, bro.
bro. The way he was supporting his brother, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like he
Yeah,
said,
nah, nah.
if they're doing this to you, what they gonna do with me? Like that was funny
Yeah,
as hell.
it's
Like
about it. And then every humor he had, he ended with some positive. He would say
yeah,
like, "But it's all right, bro. Like it's cool, man.
yeah,
Like
yep, yep.
we gonna get that. You know what I'm
I
saying? I
agree.
like that. Like that's how families are for you. There through good times and bad times, and you know what I'm saying? It's like so.
You see what he said when he
I'm
was
happy for them.
they were listening to the music, like must be the money. He said something about these women, something like they like it's about the money, and then he looked at his
And
mom.
look at that smile. He said that was you.
That was you, mom. Yeah,
Yeah, and then he looked at his dad. He said, "All of this is your fault. Cause if you wasn't that nigga,"
yeah, if he wasn't that guy,
I said, and then he said, "Don't cut that part out. If
yeah,
you wasn't that guy, baby."
maybe. He said I might have to. He's like this. He said I might have to sign with an agent because that is our agent, and that hasn't been working out.
Yeah, look at that comedian, bro.
Hey
I
man,
swear, Shallow.
yo, but nah,
And little nephew too. Little nephew funny as
oh yeah,
shit.
he's funny as
He
hell.
said, "For the last pick of the 2000."
Actually, that's Young Dolph's son.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's Young Dolph's son.
Oh, I thought. Oh, I saw somebody put that somewhere that they took Young Dolph's son into their family and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, because
That's really nice.
during the Colorado when Shedeur and them played, they used to come to the game. Young Dolph used to show up. He used to mess with Dion a
Yeah,
lot.
I see him. I see
Yeah,
him. I saw him at the game. Even since Dion was
Jackson. Yep, yep.
Jackson State.
He used to
Yeah,
come
that's
out
when he
there,
used to go. I see.
and he
He
used to
was
bring his
actually one of
son.
the first like celebrity. Him and the Quavo, the Migos.
Yep, yep,
Those were the first people I used to see at the game before. Yeah,
yep.
that's true.
So I guess he kept coming to the game. They built the relation. It's dope, like, cause they have the relation. You won't even know it's Young Dolph's son. I was until they said it, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh yeah, I remember seeing him.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
that's
seeing
crazy.
him. But to put icing on a cake, I got one question for you, so we can wrap it up. When we start fantasy next year, are you gonna pick Shedeur?
My first pick, Travis Hunter. I ain't
No,
gonna
no,
lie.
I'm just saying, if you don't have, forget about it. I'm talking about QB.
Yeah, if I don't have a quarterback, yeah, I'm gonna pick Shedeur. I'm
So
gonna
okay,
put
let's say
Shedeur
you
on
get
my flex.
let's say you get a first pick.
Nah,
Let me say
first
let's
pick,
say
I
you
already
get
know
a
where I'm
no.
going.
Let me finish. Let's say you get a quarterback, right?
Yeah,
That you want,
yeah.
maybe like Jalen Hurts or whatever, for your backup quarterback. Let's say
I'm
you
picking
got
Shedeur.
let's say you got Baker Mayfield, you got what you gonna call it, Sam Darnold, you got Kirk Cousin, that's
Yeah,
three, and then you got Shador Sander. Out of those four, like for your backup, because usually it'll be those like four
I'm
for
picking
back,
Shedeur.
huh?
I'm picking Shedeur. Yes,
Oh
I
yeah,
will pick Shedeur
oh yeah,
just
you.
for the fun of it.
All right, bro, you riding now, bro.
Just so,
You eating now, bro. That's you do.
wrap it up, bro. Just because I say I'm picking him for my
I just
second
said
quarterback,
I'm gonna wrap it
I'm
up.
not eating.
Hey, pause. But I'm just
I know
saying.
you're gonna be over there. You're gonna be over there clicking on Jalen Hurts every year.
Everybody know me is Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson. Until last year, I had to pick Jalen Hurts. 'Cause I didn't have no choice. I'm not. I lost said I'm not picking on Shedeur, but at the end of the day, you think Shedeur cute. That's how you try to pick him. I see what it is, but you know what I'm
Shedeur,
saying?
yeah, wrap it up,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? It is what it is. It is. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We were here today. We're going tomorrow. Don't forget. And then we out.
All right, peace.